Alright, as you can see, I put the welts around the window. I always use the flexible ones. I don't use the original steel ones. They have the steel inside them. But I went ahead and put that around the window. And then I also, once I get it fitted, I'll take super glue and just glue it in spots to hold it in place. I don't go all the way around it. However, I do glue it in quite a few spots to make sure. Like, I'll space it out from here, 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 and I'll just put glue spots and I'll pull it back, and then I'll put glue underneath the rubber and stick it back to it. It will hold up. I do it quite a bit in the middle where the seam is. You won't get, so you don't get it off. It don't come off while you're trying to put it on. So anyway, that gets you super glue to hold it in place. Once you glue it in, it'll all hold it and it won't come off. If you have problems with it, you can always put more super glue. Just lift up the face of it on the outside, shove some glue underneath it, and it'll hold it on there pretty good. So that's how I do it. Other than that, I'm going to start working on these. These are the strips that go on top of the car. They got double-sided adhesive on them. It's like a foam, double-sided sticky foam. I'm going to clean these up, get these all going. I'm just basically just wiping it sideways to get the foam off of it. I'll do it away from the glass so I don't get any dirt or anything on that. And then I'll clean it down. Get all that foam out of there, get me some double-sided glue, or just glue itself and stick them in. I don't really use the foam. The foam kind of takes up some of the space, which is fine, but you'll find out that these don't stick real good. So what I'm going to just use is some sealer. Lay a bead down it, stick them in, and glue it to it. Just high temp silicone. It's red, so it's perfect. You get black or red, but I always use high temp silicone. I'll lay a bead in there and glue these down. That's simple as that. Just take it off until it stops beating up. Ready to roll. I don't take it all the foam out of it. If it falls up, then you got a little bit too much foam on there. But the glue that's on there will help adhere to your silicone. So I don't take it totally off. So as you can see, I still got a little bit of adhesive on there. That'll stick to your silicone and bond into it pretty good.
Now, in case you're wondering, I'm using my thumb to basically rake all that off. I'm not really using anything special, just my thumb, and kind of pushing it out and balling it up.
Take a Clorox bleach wipe and I'll wipe it down. Don't hurt it. They're not brand new, but it don't hurt to take off some of that nasty. You can see how it's getting some nasty out of the end. Just wipe them down, clean them up a little bit, and make them look nice. Don't even hurt to do the inside as well, because some of the glass got dirt on it. So I'll run this down, and that way I know my adhesive.
Yeah, I definitely clean them down real good, both sides, before you glue them in. And as you can see here, I've got that one all the way cleaned up. Now here I'm just sticking them in and setting them in.
I'll lay them there for a while, let them kind of catch their contour again. Okay, so I did that one and I did that one. Both of them are laying in there. I'll leave them in there for about an hour or so. Come back, I'll pull them out and glue them in. Lay down in there pretty good. I'm not in a hurry. You might be in a hurry to get it done, but if you feel ready to do it, do it. Me, I like the contour to lay down in there pretty good, so that way my silicone sticks pretty good.
Now you'll see I flipped that over so that I can put like a 1/4-inch bead in there. If you have holes still that are laying down lower, it doesn't hurt to fill them in, but mine was pretty flat with the glue I put on there first that I showed you in the previous video. So once I got that in there, I put it down there and kind of mushed it in, and you'll see in the future here I just kind of wipe off any extra. It doesn't hurt to put a little extra on there and wipe it off, because like I said, you definitely don't want that to leak.
That's a good hot day, so I don't necessarily have to hold it down forever. It's set up pretty good, fairly quick.
Yeah, as you can see, I'm using my thumb here to push it down. I wished I'd have put just a little bit more in there. I didn't have a leak when I was done, but at the front, I think I lifted it up at one point and actually put a little bit more in the front just to make sure it, it was sealed up real good. So I think a little bit more is better for you than less, but it's your call. Now here I went to AutoZone and I bought one of those beads. I think they were only like 15 bucks or something like that, maybe a little bit more, but I bought that tar bead that goes around that, and I put that in around the back, and I also did it in the front. Now they say not to use more than one bead, but I wished in the front I had to put like 2 beads around it and kind of bonded them together or mushed them together, and then raised it a little bit. I also would put some 3M glue around the outside edge of it. It wouldn't hurt, it just help it seal up, that 3M epoxy that they sell. I bought that at Napa and put that around the front because you don't want your front windshield to leak the most. So, and remember to put your welt ends at the bottom.
Working on the front glass.
So yeah, at the when you get done cleaning, I'm not going to show you on the front one here. I'm just kind of cleaning it up. But as I'm doing that, basically when you put this welt on the front windshield, you want it, those will come down the sides and they'll be at the ends towards the hood. But on the back, you want that seam to be down at the bottom where your ends are tied together. So don't forget that as well, because you don't want the seam to be at the top of the window, and then water can get past it, leak down in there. But the bottom line is I definitely put the seams down at the bottom, especially if you use more than one welt to make a combined welt around your window. So as you can see here, I'm just basically doing the front the same way. Now you're going to have more glue on the front. Now you don't necessarily need to take all that off, but I did. I just like mine to be a new fit altogether and mush out the new tar strip that I put in there. You can get those tar strips. They're not like the old ones where they were real super thick. Unfortunately, they sell you like a 1/4-inch circle bead now, but you can still double them up if you want and run them around the window. And I would definitely put those seams down at the bottom as well. So I'm not going to show you all of it. This is just basically the front windshield. You see me do the rear windshield. It's basically the same way. And there you have it.
There we go. All of our glue's back off. Window is red. Wipe it down, clean off any other debris. Alright, I just put some disinfectant wipes. Wipe down the glass. Go ahead and wipe down the other side as well. It's got writing on it, but basically the glass is prepped now. Ready to install. Just got to get everything else prepped in the car. Put it in.
Yeah, they put some kind of writing on it at the salvage yard, and I just basically used a razor blade to scrape it off real quick, and then I wiped it down, and it come right off. So there you have it, guys. That's how you basically put a windshield in. I'll show you what it looks like when it's all done.